Hey, what's up, everybody? Um, Remember the movie Carmen? I'm not talking about San Diego. I'm talking about Carmen, the Beyonce movie. There's a. I'm not fucking with you. It's called Carmen, a hip hopera. Look that up. It's it's this movie that my sister. I forget the exact year, right? Uh, it um it was during the summertime. I was living with my sister, and her daughter would play it nonstop. And this had to been at a time before the internet, or before it was affordable. You know, that's what I mean. Like, so it was no other medium. It was like one TV, one game system. We only had one DVD. Like my sister's boyfriend had the system. So you just like right now. It's like I can't. Like my stepdaughter's not gonna play my game, right? You know what I mean? It's like so I had to wait for him to be home for me to play it, get permission. Um, so when he's not there, it's either I'm gonna play with my bop it, which sounds super sexual. I'll play my bop it, or watch Carmen, a hip hopera. And I'm not exaggerating when I say this. During that 3 months during the summer of this unknown year, they played it every day. Just repeat, repeat. Just like how like a child watches like Baby Shark or something like that. That's how they were watching it. They would just like repeat it and repeat it, and it was like I would yell at them. It's like, why do y'all keep playing the same movie? We got other DVDs. It's like Jesus Christ, or go steal one. Like, come on, help. Like at this point, we watched it triple digit times. I know for sure. And again, not exaggerate. I'm sure. I was like, I honestly, if they played it one more time, I probably would have ended up being a violent gay man right now. That's how it affected me, because I hated the movie. I hated it when they started playing it. But after 3 months of it, I was like, you know what, this ain't that bad. He's like, this. They had a few more times. I swear to God, my whole personality right now would be completely different, or it'd be the same. I'd just be gay and ultra violent. I was like, it had an effect on me, man. Give stuff a chance. Eventually, you'll like it. I guess that's Stockholm syndrome too. Um, it came out like 30 years ago. Fucking right. I'm 30, so it can be. Let me look it up. It came out in 2001, so it came out 20 years ago. Jesus, that was a bit. I was just fucking around. I knew it came out fucking forever ago, but 20? I'm old, bro. Like 20, I was 10. No, you okay? So wait. 31 came out 20. So that's like, so I was about 8, roughly 8 to 10 when because it was on DVD. I don't know if this. I'm pretty sure this was no damn theater release. Like a hip hopera in theaters. Hell no. Um, it was a straight DVD. I'm pretty sure. And they tortured 9 to 10 year old me, probably a little bit older. Who knows? With Carmen, a hip hopera. I don't remember the story at all. All I know is a lot of singing. I think that's where my hate for singing, random singing in movies come from. Is because of Carmen, a hip hopera. It was just a fucking hilarious ass name. Oh Lord. Mm-mm-mm. Anyway, good to be back, y'all. Good to be back. Hope I'm recording still. Um, yeah, man. We're back. I know it's been like 2 months since I actually recorded the Whomst just by myself. Uh, but we finished the move. I like try. It's back when I was moving by myself. It was different. When I was moving by myself, especially back when I went from Vegas to Texas, I was still recording because it's just me. I can handle all the moves and stuff like that. But when you moving other people, it's a little it's a little complicated, right? So I had to take a break. Ain't no way I could do both podcast editing and basically move everybody myself. So I probably would have blew my brains out. It's done, and this place where we're still in Texas, but we're in a more hellscape version of. We're in a bigger city, one of the bigger cities, and I gotta say, you know how they say Vegas is like Sin City. So when you say that, you're like, oh, it must have got like the worst of everything. Not really. I will say I think Texas, specifically this city that we're in, I think that place, the Fort Worth, I think this place should be called Sin City based on just the bugs alone, just the amount and the variation of bugs. I think they should take it. Las Vegas, I almost forgot about like half of the bugs that I've seen so far. It's like in Vegas, I think, yeah, you get the lotus, but that was like 1 year, and that was more if you went outside type of thing. All the bugs in Vegas kind of like kept to themselves. Like you hear about scorpions, but you never nothing came in your place, right? But you get a few bees, few wasps. That's normal. I didn't see it, but then again, it was in the middle of the desert, so you didn't really see. Like these are imported as wasps. That's where these came from. So it still wasn't that many. But here, LGBTQ wasps. I'm talking about every color. I'm not fucking around. Like I saw red, some giant fat red ones, the yellow jackets, the regular black ones. I seen one that I had to look up, and I think because this just shows that like TikTok and Google just listening, and they basically they basically like cameras in my eyes. So I seen this big fat one, right? This motherfucker's huge. It's just like a good inch, Laura. I only seen it one time when we first moved here. I'm like, fuck, this shit's huge. Uh, and the back part where it stings and stuff like that is like black and yellow, and it's bigger than the rest of the body. And then I seen a TikTok. It's called a cicada killer. It, oh, this motherfucker's huge, right? And they live in the ground and stuff like that. And people been catching them with like it's a hole in the ground, so they'll fill up a water bottle with water and then dump it upside down and wait for it to climb up from its hole into the bottle, and people just catching it and just like a human, like a like an alien abducting a human, just staring at it, shaking the bottle and shit. He's like, oh, we caught one. This motherfucker's huge as fuck. Talking about, oh, it's harmless to humans. Not anymore. This motherfucker's gonna like write a manifesto. Nah, I'm not gonna. I was gonna finish that. No, I'm not gonna say that. You get where I'm going with that, right? It's not harmless to humans anymore. It's based on these TikToks. Wait until you get around. They're gonna start fucking us up. Yeah, wasps, crickets. Yesterday, based on yesterday, bro. This one scared the fucking shit out of me. Hold on. That's what my ass get for drinking soda right before I record. All burpee and shit. Yesterday, grasshoppers, right? I didn't know they had wings. Who gave the devil? This is some bullshit. Cause you know, walking down, they infested. They everywhere. They even at my job. They underneath pallets and stuff like that. You hear them constantly. It's a mess. It's like the locust thing, but like they just dare constantly, and they jump towards you like they trying to like test you and shit. Like you a bitch. They start jumping at you and stuff. I ain't gonna lie. I jump sometimes. I'm like, hey, whoa, don't touch me, right? And I'm on the sidewalk and I'm going towards my place, and it's one on the sidewalk and it starts jumping away, right? Hop, hop, start jumping away, and mid-flight, mid-jump, it turns 180 and goes right at me, like in the air. That's when I found out they got wings. I didn't know they had wings. Why the fuck do they have wings for? He jumped, canceled, turned around, and went at me. I was taking out the trash. I was just like defenseless. I had boxes and shit in my hand. It's a mess, man. The first episode of no 40 episode 49 of Couple of Brothers is our first one back. We talk about the roaches. Uh, the apartment complex fucked us, man. They fucked us real good. Whole place it was already infested when we got here. We talk about it. We talk about the whole episode. I'm not gonna go into detail. I'm not gonna do a whole another episode about it. It's just been fighting wasps, crickets. I sprayed I just said the name, cicada, right? Because why are these bugs choosing my door, right? Because just like I explained it in the episode about roaches, right? I was outside and I was putting like the dust and stuff like that to make sure no bugs get underneath the door and stuff. And this damn wasp just like staring me down. It's just like on the door. It's like, what? Our door is red. Is that why? Because all these bugs out of all these damn apartment complexes, they all chose this door to like hang out at. You got a cicada who like left his body there. So I thought it was there. You know how they like peel out their skin and like transform or whatever. I don't know, but they leave their body and it's stuck wherever they put it, right? So cicadas, wasps, crickets. What else? What else? I'm surprised they even survive. It's like it's hot as fuck in this place, especially now. I know I probably where you live. I think everywhere, honestly, right now. It's been an average of 110. Average. I don't know how half these damn bugs survive. They probably strive out this stuff. Especially all these crickets. They be on the ground. I don't know how they don't just like jump in and explode. They're not like. Oh, okay. I do have one thing because I'm not trying to talk about work. All right. I recorded like half an episode a couple days ago, and I was like really complaining about work. And last night was even worse. But I'm not gonna rant about work. All right. Yeah, I know I don't like it. So it's nothing to add to it. Y'all already know I don't like any of the places I work at, especially now. I think the older I get, the less patience I have, and with this particular place, I guess I'm gonna rant about it anyway. It's a perfect combination of customers and the most nitpicky managers I've ever had. So just a perfect combination of coming, it's already customers asking dumb questions and just in the way, and way too many kids. Way too many kids. No one heard of condoms. Like, what is going on? Why? It's like, Jesus Christ, dude. I got stuck in an intersection of like the freezer and the toilet paper, right? And it was just like a group of people, and I counted. It was like 10, 11 kids and like 4 adults. Like the black woman, she had 4. The Mexican family, they had about 5. Some of them kind of look like kids, so I don't know who was the adult. So I might have miscounted. Who knows? It was just way too many in one area. Kids sitting on toilet paper because it was low enough, running in through the pallets. I don't speak Spanish, so I can't be like, like I can't just like, hey. I gotta be like, hey, senorita, and just like point at their kid and hope they get what the hell I'm talking about. One thing I will say about this place, right? Because like I said, I'm not gonna complain about work. I'm not gonna. You get it. Clock in, clock out. Put a pistol in my mouth. You get the point. One thing I've noticed is I don't like, specifically just at work. I don't like when older, like really old white dudes give me compliments about work. I feel like it's racist. Like it's not, but I can't help but feel it. It's like, oh my god! Like a few days ago, I think it was the same day I was counting all them kids, right? Which is super creepy saying that out loud, out of context. I was just pulling this tall tower of tissue. You've ever been in Costco, right? You know how they got the tissue and stuff like that in these giant pallets or whatever. You know how they put stuff on pallets. Any other movie, whatever. That's how it was. I was moving that across the store, and this old white dude, he just like, good job. I wanted to go off. I'm like, bro, get the fuck out my. Look, it just felt like really, it's like these low key like racially motivated. It's like, what the fuck was the point of that, huh? Don't talk to me. You ain't asking no questions about the store, nothing. Don't talk to me. Like like it legit pissed me off for like a few seconds, and that's when I realized I was like, damn, this happened before, and I just never like thought about it. It's like, damn, I don't like compliments from old white dudes at work specifically. It do feel like this, like, would it remind you of the good old days or something? What are you giving me a thumbs up for? Get the fuck out of my face. It was a lot of NPC conversations too. So ever since I moved here to this part of Texas, what I mean by that, I ain't talking about that AI stuff from TikTok. I'm talking about like just like random conversations I didn't ask for. It was like my second day working at this store, and a guy just like stopped me, and he was like, he was talking about Axe body spray. He wasn't asking where it was. He was just like, just stop me. You would have thought I pressed A on this nigga or something. It's like he just like gave me this line of dialogue for no reason. He's just like, I just walked past him. Sir, man, Axe body spray. The women love it, man. He was like 60. I'm like, you still wearing Axe body spray, man? I thought that was more of a dumb 13-year-old kind of thing. It's like I stopped wearing Axe body spray once, if anything, once women start saying it was like too strong. It had that smell. It was like you smell like a douche. So I stopped wearing it. But he was like, yeah, Axe body, man, they love it, man. And just like turned and kept going. He's like, trust me. And just like turned around and kept going. And we ran into each other again like 5 minutes later. Same way. I didn't interact. Look, trust me. I'm not talking to nobody if I don't got to. I'm not saying, hello, sir. Like, cause I don't know shit about this store. So I'm not gonna create a conversation and build myself up to fail if they ask some shit like, where's the men diapers? I'm like, next to the fucking kid diapers. I don't know. Like, I don't know. They be asking some weird shit sometimes. But he stopped me again. Same thing. He pressed A on himself. This, I don't know. But he was talking about another cologne. Because he wasn't selling it. He wasn't selling it to me. He didn't have anything on him. He just like said these two generic ass colognes. He was like, it really works for me. And I ain't gonna lie, I fucking doubt it. He was kind of like, I ain't trying to judge nobody, because I'm not like I'm not a catch myself, but like, this shit ain't working for him. It's like a really fat person, like a fucking 400-pound person saying I'm vegan. It could be true. I don't believe you. Like it could be, but in this case, he like fucking 65. He looks 65. he's like, this cologne. He basically was saying, oh, this cologne gave me the bitches every weekend. My dick getting sucked because of this cologne right here. Could be true. I don't believe it. Yeah, show me proof. All right, I'm a hate that you showed me proof, but you got to show me more than just saying it. All right, because you don't look like it works. All right, this is just how it is. You know what? I think I'm gonna stop it right there, man. I think keep it short and sweet. For the first episode back. Um, if you want to leave your voicemails, same number still 725-999-2704. We also got a Patreon for both podcasts. It's one fee. One fee is $1 a month. You want to support the show? Just look in the link in the description of this episode. It'd be patreon.com/, I want to say regular ass podcast. I could be wrong. Anyway, it'll be a link in the description. $1 a month. You get exclusive pictures based on the content of the episodes. Right now, it's a lot of stuff I want to work on. I'm just getting back into the motions of doing all this, so I have a lot of ideas. You know how we like. Remember, people who specifically listen to just the Whomst. I did a show called The Casual Enjoyer. I'll do that like every couple of weeks because I wanted to watch movies and shows because I wasn't doing it before, and I kind of want to start doing that again. So I think one of the extra shows, one of the bonus content of a regular ass podcast, would be The Casual Enjoyer and just watching movies. And if you subscribe on Patreon, I think that'll be the bonus episodes for now. It's a lot. Like again, it's a lot of stuff I want to do. It's all right now. It's just all about just like timing and really. I'm trying to find another job, so it's finding a better schedule because they are taking up all my time. This store. I'm talking about like I'm supposed to work 3 p.m. till 11 p.m. and I've like last night I got out at 3 a.m. So yeah, so I'm just trying to figure out life, make sure I'm able to pay bills. Yeah, just trying not to go crazy. So please subscribe. I definitely would be so grateful. It will motivate me to actually use that Patreon. I've been having it for years, just haven't been using it. I would say, hey, you can do the paid subscription on Substack. That'd be way easier, but the minimum is $5 and I can't make it lower. That's why I'm going to Patreon. I would love man, if you want to pay $5 a month, that'll really make me do some shit on Substack. But $1 a month, that's forgettable. Yeah, anyway. I'll see y'all next week, man. Or on the next episode of Couple of Blurs. Peace.